Hey yeah, everybody, Joe here. Gonna check out a puzzle today by FatPhil, I think. FatPhil, called Cages Up to Magoo. The rules are normal Sudoku rules, that's 1 to 9 in every column, row, and 3 by 3. All cages have the same sum, and no cage may contain repeated digits. No two cages contain the same set of digits. White dots join digits with a difference of 1. Black dots join cells where one is double the other. Within cages, all possible black and white dots are given. Oh, that's going to be important, I'm sure. So like these two cannot be consecutive. We also would have a white dot there. I'm sure I will forget about that. It gets stuck somewhere in this puzzle. There, I've said it. Now I won't. Right? Anywho. Alright, so, which one of these things? Do we have any that have 3 different cages in it? Not quite. How about in a row or column? I think not quite on that either. But all of these sums are the same. This one has almost Alright, I think this one will be a little bit interesting. It has everything but 2. I know the whole sum of the cage is 45. We know that because if we add 1 to 9, we get 45. Since these two are the same, they're going to equally even number then, aren't they? Since they are the same. My point is, if these were 9, 8, I don't think that would work. Oh, maybe. If these were 17, that would be 28 left over. These would be 14 each. If they were 1, 2, that would be 42. These would be 21. So 14 to 21 is the range of these cages. (14 to 21). We also have some 2 cages in here. So now it's 14 to 17. If these were 17, that would be 34. These would be 11. A 14 to 17. These are going to be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But not 7. 8's... Or actually, maybe 7. 14 to 17, I have to encompass all those numbers. Are there any other 2 boxes? I don't believe so. The leftover number cannot be 17. Because then this one would wreck that cage. So they cannot be 14 apiece. They are now 15, 16, or 17. If they were 15, that would be 15 left over, which would be fine if these were different than these, which is possible. If they were 16, these would be 13, that would be fine. If they were 17, this would be 11, that would be fine. Okay, maybe think about this, Crocky. If this was 1, that would be 2, 3, 6. If it was 2, it could not be 1. It could be 4, though. And then it could go back down to 3 and 6. If it was, it cannot be 3. It cannot be 4. So this one, I assume, would go the same way. So that must be like that. One of them, though, will be 3, 6. One of them will be 3, 6. But... oh, wait, no. One of them will be 3, 6, that's 9. And what if one of them is 1, 2? That would be 12. So what if one of them was 9 plus 6? That would be 15. But then we couldn't make 16 or 17 because the 1 and 2 would be taken. Oh, wait. I was saying 6, 3, 4, 2. 9 and 6 is 15. It would have to be a 1. To make 16. So if this was 2, 4, 2, 4, 3, 6, it would be 15. And that would have to be 1 only. That's all it could be. If it was 1, 2 with 3, 6, that would be 12. This could not be 3 to make 15 because it's used. It could be 4 to make 16. It could be 5 to make 17. But that is it. No more. Seven, 8, 9 is going out here somewhere. Oh, but also, hold on. If this is 1, 2, 3, 6, that could not be 5. Oh, it could go this way. 1, 2, 3, 6. Then that could be 5. So that is okay. In fact, if this was 5, this would have to go 1, 2, 3, 6. And that's because in the cages, all the white dots and the black dots are given. So one of these are a 3. That's what I'm saying. Now can the 3 go on here? I suppose so. Yeah, why not? Why not? Take these out for now. Alright, so 15, 16, or 17 are the totals of the cages. Are there any that would be difficult on? They're all like the report cells though, so I don't think any cage would have a trouble with that. If there were 15... Oh wait, they can't be 15. If they were 15, this would be 15, 30. That would be 15 right there. This would have to be 15. So they can no longer be 15. They are now 16 or 17. If this was 16, 32, it would be 13 left over. That would be 13 with a 3. And I think it would have to be 9, 4, 3. Because what else would you do? If it was 17, it'd be 34 and 11 with a 6, and that would be 6, 7, whatever, 4, I guess. So, alright. So this has a 9 in it. Is that what's up? That is in fact. This cannot be a 9. This could be. No, it can't. Wait, a 9... A 9 cannot be on this... No. A 9 cannot be on this row. Or else it would be way too high of total. So the 9 is not going like that. If it's in this box, these would have to be 7 or 8. One, 2, 3 is only 6. 2, 3, 4 is 9. So 9 cannot go in this box at all. That doesn't quite get me there. 9 is in one of those though. Do I have any... I could total them up, leaving like 1 or 2. Over here, maybe? Oh, if there's 16 apiece, then that's a 3. If there's 17 apiece, then that's 51. So that's a 6. So this is a... It couldn't be a 2. So we need 13 more. So it would be a 4. Or... Could it be a 5? That would be with 17. So it would need 6, 5, 6. No, it couldn't. So this was with 16, 32, 13 would be 9, or 11 would be 4. So a 4 goes in this cage. So a 4 does not go on a crop key. So it is a 1, 2, and a 3, 6. 1, 2 can't be in this box, because it would need a 13 there. 1, 2 must go in this box. This must be a 3, 6. And whatever this cage is probably there. Three, 6 is 9. This is a 7 or 8. 1, 2 is 3. I would need 13 or 14. Could not be Could not be a 9-4. It could not be a 9-4. It could not be a 7-6. It would have to be an 8-5. Or if it was 3 needing 14, then it would be a 9-5. So the 5 is in this bottom box. I'm gonna delete that. I don't like those diagonal corner marks. So this is a 3-6 combo in this row. 1-2 row on the 1-2 combo on the bottom row. Oh, and all of the dots, don't forget, are taken. So if this is a 7, that's gotta be the 3-6, which is fine. A 6-3-4-2 in the middle was 9 and 6-15. And it would have to be with a 1 to make 16. But it would have to be the other way around if it was the 5 there. Okay. Alright. So this can't be a 1, 2, 3. 1 cannot go here either. And if this was 16, these were 13. If they were 17, they were at 11. Okay. This was 16. Oh. Well, I guess that's not too. Well, is it? If this is 16, this is 29. And that would be 5, 7, 8, 9. If it was 17, it would be 28. Which I guess would be 4, 7, 8, 9. Right. I guess that's not too strange. Or is it? Maybe. Alright. Oh, good grief. Oh my gosh. This cannot be a 9-8 because they're consecutive and there's no white dot here. This is a 9-7. Wow. So it is 16. 9. This is a 7. Now this has to be a 3 because it can't be. There's no dot here, so it can't be 6. Wow. This is now the 4, 3, 9. Nine is now in this middle column in box 6. 7 is in one of these. I'll put this corner for there for now. So 16. These are 13 now. It's got a lot of choice though. Uh, 16, 32. These are 13 as well, but 3 digits. 13 here, or 16 rather. 16 with, yeah, so it can't be 1, 2, 3, because it would need a 10 to go with it. That doesn't mean 1 can't go here though. This is 16 now, which was, if it was a 1, 2, if it's a 1, 2, that's 3 plus 9, that's 12, would be with 4, the other way was, well, let me see, so this is a 4, or, if it was 2, 4, just 6, 15, it's a 1, so it cannot be a 5. So this is 5, 7, 8, 9. Well, this 2, 4, 3, 6. This can't be a 2, because then that would have to be a 1. 2. So this can't be a 4. That could still be a 3. Of course. Did that take another number out? Can this be a 4? Yeah, it can. Okay. It seems a bit strange that that didn't resolve that to me. I'm not sure why. 2, 4, 3, 1. Or no. Oh. Oh, right. 2, 4, 3, 6, I meant. Or 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 6. Okay. Alright, alright. That's 13 and 3, which is right. Um. Hmm. So what's the lowest this can be? If it was a 2, 3, 4, I guess it could be like this. This cannot have a 1 on it, I think I remember saying. Yeah, because it would need a 10 down here. And that's a bit too high. 2, 3, 4 is 9. It would need a 7. That would work. But it would have to go 2 here, 3 here, 4 there. 3, 4, 5 is 12. Alright, it could be 2. It can't be 7, can it? 7, 6, 5 is already 18. So 2, 3, 4 is 9 with 7. 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5 is 12 with 4. That won't work. It can't be 3, 4, 5 the other way. 4, 5, 6 is 15 with 1. And I think that's all it could be. And both ways give a 4 over here. 5, 6, 7 is too high. So that is a 4. 4 will be up here. Four, 5, 6 with 1. Or 2, 3, 4. With 7. Not an 8 to be seen yet. This cannot be 3, 6. It could be 2, 4 still. I need 10 more, that would be alright. but just barely. If this was a 2, it would have to go like this, first off. And it would need 10 more. Right? It couldn't be a 7-3. Can't be a 6-4, obviously. It couldn't be an 8-2. It would have to be a 9-1 in a very specific order, like that. What else could this be then? It can't be a 3-6. Well, it could be a 1-2, could it not? Can it be a 4-8? If it was a 4-8, that would be 12, needing 4 more. A 1-3. No, it cannot. It cannot be a 4-8. So, the question is, can it be a 1-2? Needing needing 13. Could be a 9-4. Could be a 7. No, it can't be a 7-6 because there's no dot there. It could be the 9-4. Could be an 8-5. And that's it. That's all those can be. A 3 will go down here. So if this was the one, oh yeah, that had 3 possibilities, so nothing is set in stone. I guess that's not quite true. This does have a 2 in the column. There's that. So 6. A 5, 8, 1, or 2. I'll have to place in this column. This cannot have a 1 on it. It will take out the possibilities in the bottom down there. However, this could, maybe. This 13 here. It cannot be 8-5. Yeah, it cannot be 8-5. This has to be 7-6 or 9-4. One, two, three, four, 5, 8. If this was 4-8, this would be 1-3. I would have to go 3 here and 1 there. A 4 would have to be up here. 4, 8, and then 3, 1. That seems okay, I guess. Oh, this cannot be 4. Is that important? Oh wait, no, maybe not. One second. Okie dokie. What was I thinking of? This can't. Oh wait, yeah, it can. I was thinking this can't be a 4, because then this would be a 3 or a 5, and I saw that, but that's not quite true, is it? This could be one, that could be the other. Oh, good. Um, hmm. I need more 16s. Did getting this 4... Oh no, that didn't really do anything, did it? 3, 2, 7, 9. Well, if this is 1, that is 7. Would that be a problem? Is this being 7 a problem? And I think the answer would be yes. Because this would either be 12, needing 4, which it can't have. It can't have 2 7s. So it'd be 7, 7, 8, needing a 1. But the 1 would be down here. So that cannot be 7. So this must be. And now this must be. Must be what? It has to be the 3, 2 this way, right? Yeah. There we go. Now we have a 1, 6, so we're gonna have a 2, 3 down here. And then something else will happen because of that, you say. Oh, the 1, 6 makes a combo into that, and the 4 being up there. Alright. It's 1, 2, 3, 6. That kind of resolved itself. The 4 does go down here somewhere. That could still be a 4, 5 there. 3 goes up here somewhere now. A 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is very close to making a... How many would that be? A 6-cell combo. If I get 1 more of those. If this was 5, it would need 11 more. It would have to be... Oh, it just can't be. This cannot be 5, because then there would be no possibilities to make 11 here. 9, 2, 7, 4, 8, 3, all in that row. If this is 8, it needs 8 more. Could not be a 7, 1. Could not be a 5, 3. It would have to be a 6, 2. If this was 9, it would need 7 more. It could be a 6, 1. A 5, 2. Cannot be a 4, 3. That is all that can be. Well, what about this as being a 9? If it was 9, 14, it couldn't be a 2. No, it can't. I should have got that when I got the 7 earlier. I was kind of solving for both, I just didn't realize it. So this is 1, 5, 6, 8. 6 is up here. 8 is up here. And then a 1, 5. Could be anywhere. 8, 6, 8 goes in the middle. 6 on the bottom. This probably can't be an 8. If it was, it would need 8 more. It would have to be with a 1, 3, 4. Okay, maybe it can. Or a 1, 2, 5. But none of those would be consecutive with 8. Wait, if this was an 8, what'd I say? It would have to have 8 more. No, it's just not gonna happen. This would have to be a 7, that would be 15, and then we need a half here and a half here. And they just won't let me do that. This can't be a 6 and an 8 for sure. And the 6 has to go here. So the 8 cannot. So this is gonna be, let's just work this out. It can't be a 6 with a 9, right? Oh, it could. So a 6 with a 1, or a 6 with a 5 would need 5 more. That's no good. A 6 with a 7 would need 3 more. That's no good. It has to be the 9 with a 1. So that is 16. That is accurate. This is going to be a 5. Slowly but surely on this one. I don't know if I'm doing it as efficiently as I could be, but it is getting there. 4, 5, 6, 7, not quite. 8 is needing, what did I say? 8 more, it could be 6, 2, it can't be a 5. Why is there a 5 in here? That just can't have a 5 anymore. It can't have a 1 either. 8, it does need 8 more. It can't have a 7, 1. It can't have a 5, 3. So it is a 2, 6, which looks at that, makes that the 2. And then what did that mean? I don't even remember. 1, 2 is 3, needing 13. That could be a 9 there, 4 there, or an 8, 5, either way around. 4, 2 would be needing 10. It could be 9, 1 only. We'll put the 1 in the middle, the 9 in the bottom. That would be alright, I think. So, what else can we look at? If these were 4, 6, would we have a problem? That would need 6 more. Looks like this would have to be 5, 1. Is that right? If these were 4, 6, neither one of them are locked here though, so I don't think it'll really tell me much more than neither one can be, but I'll do it. If it is 4, 6, it needs 6 more. This could not be a 3. It couldn't be a 4, 2, so it would have to be a 5, 1. The 1's not consecutive with anything. So this would have to be the 5, and that would break there because of the 1's over here. 4, 2 was 6, needing 10. Yeah, that would be okay. I was checking for a consecutive break. Four can't go here. 4 is on the bottom here. So 4 is on the top. And one of those. One goes in one of these 3. Need to look elsewhere. I think this is a 1 or a 2. Which it might force some numbers somewhere else. Oh, this is this 1 or 2. Also. Does that interest me? Not really. It can be either one of those. These numbers over here. It's not gonna give me nothing, I don't think. Doesn't seem like it. That's alright. This cannot be a 9. It needs to go in this row because of these 2. But if this was a 9, that would have to be an 8. It would already be above the limits. And so this is a 5 or a 7, which means this cannot be an 8, but it is most definitely now a 4 or a 6. But this cannot be the other one. Wait, is that right? Yeah. So that takes this out of there, I think. Because they can't be together, and this is for sure one of them. So that has made a pair, and this has made a 1, and this is now made a 4. And then that's 6 needing 10, that was a 9-1 like that. So that got sorted all of a sudden. This, if it is 9, it's a 7. If this is 4, 5, no, it would be a 6, and that's broken. If it was a 4, it can't be a 4-7. If it was a 6-5, it'd be 12. It would be a 4 here. That's broken. So it must be a 6-7. 14 with a 2. That is now a 4. This will be a 5 because the 3 is already taken. This will be a 7 to make 16. This will be an 8 because that's the only thing left in the row. This will be a 5, 7. This will have a 3 and a 5. That'll be 5. This will be 3. Because of that 5 is how I knew that. Little Sudoku. 3, 6, and 8 left down here. I'll just take these out. 3, 6, 8. It's pointing over here, making that a 5, then an 8. 5 goes in the middle with a 1. Oh, this is done, isn't it? That's 8 with an 8. This has 6 so far, needs 10. It cannot be a 2, so it must be 3, 7. And then this will be with a 9, which is resolved already. And here we go. Maybe. That's the 13 there. Now this cannot be a 6, 7. It can't be an 8, 5 either. So it is a 9, 4, and that's resolved. If this can't be, oh wait, that could be 5, I guess. 4, 5 would be 9, needing 7. That may be doable still. 6 is gonna go up here. 5 is gonna go over here. 7 up here. Now that we have 2 7s in these top 2, they're bound to the top 2 rows. There's been nothing on the bottom, so we know 7 belongs in this. We know this bottom row needs something. That could be if that's a 7, 6, we have 1, 2. A 1 here, that will not work. This cannot be 7, 6. And it can't be 7, 8, so let's get that 7 out of there and put it there. This will now be a 7, 8 with a 1. And that'll be this cannot be a 6 because that cannot be a 5 or a 4. Actually, this is the 5. It's just pencil marked with nothing else to do. But this cannot be a 6. 5 and 4 are taken. This has 11. Needing 5. Must be a 2, 3 in that order. We have work done down here. We finally get our arrangement in the middle. That has been staring at us the entire game, hasn't it? Taunting, I feel. This is 12. No, it's not. Forgot how to add. This is 15. There is a 9 right here by Sudoku. Below and to the sides. This has 7 left. It's gotta be a 5, 2, huh? And then this is just whatever's left over, which is a 3, 4, 8. So this will be the 8, 4. That'll be the 3. That gives us that, that. This is a 5 now. And it resolves this. And this. That's now 10 with a 6. And I think that will about do it. That was a fun little puzzle. A lot of mathing going on, but that was good. By FatPhil, Cages Up to Magoo. Try it yourself in the link below. Like and subscribe if you enjoy. And thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye bye.